ladies and gentlemen. Let's get ready to rumble!
This is Ben Murphy here for BoxNation. I'm here with promoter Frank Warren here at the Nathan Cleverly and Sergey Kovalev head-to-head press conference. Frank, how do you think Saturday's going to go?
I think it's a tough fight. You've got two guys there probably fighting the best fighter each of them have fought. Nathan's he's got a good pedigree. He's done a lot very quickly in his professional career. He won the British, Commonwealth, European title fight in record time. World champion. This is without doubt, as I say, is his toughest fight. Kovalev is coming in with a formidable reputation as a big puncher. HBO, the American broadcasters, have got behind him and they think he's going to be the next big thing. So we've got a fight here that, in my opinion, both of them have got everything to gain from winning. And from my point of view, Nathan's point of view, it's a fight that he needs to win to get himself and propel himself into the big time and get an American broadcaster behind him in his career.
So, do you think this fight represents sort of the ladder to the #1 position in the light heavyweight division? Do you think that you the two of them are putting their hands up to that claim by winning this fight?
I think so. I mean, obviously, there are other fighters out there. Bernard Hopkins is one of them, but the fact of the matter is Bernard didn't want to fight Kovalev, and he certainly didn't want to fight Nathan. He's ducked him 3 times now. So we felt it's time for Nathan to step up to the plate and fight a big name. He wants big purses, and this is the fight that he needs to try and get him into that situation.
A quick question, slightly off topic, but last night Nathan's old arch rival Tony Bellew took to Twitter and started calling into question Sergey Kovalev's credentials. I was just wondering sort of your thoughts on that, and do you think it's some bitterness from Tony Bellew, given that Nathan beat him in his hometown last time round?
Well, he's a whinger, isn't he? Tony Bellew's got an opinion about everything and everyone, but the bottom line of it is, facts speak for themselves. He fought him in Liverpool, in his hometown. He had home advantage, and he's never got over the fact that Nathan beat him and won that fight there. Despite what all the backslappers say, that's why him and I fell out at the end of the day, because he wouldn't have it that I felt that Nathan won the fight. He thought it was a draw, but Nathan won the fight. Nathan still remains world champion, and that's where we are. I haven't seen Tony Bellew fight anybody who's got the credentials of Kovalev, that's for sure.
So let's look a little bit ahead after this fight. Assuming Nathan comes through on Saturday night, what's the next step?
He's got to come through. I mean, the fight I'd like for him is the Hopkins fight, but all I want to focus on at the moment is this one, because this fight is a tough fight, and I think it's very premature to think ahead until this fight's out of the way. This guy's coming to win. He's got a good team around him. John David Jackson was a good fighter in his time. He's got very knowledgeable people in him. So this ain't going to be no walk in the park for Nathan. It's going to be a tough fight, and I think it's going to be as tough as fight as he makes it. And there's times when Nathan, gets into the trenches, he lets his heart rule his head and wants to have a tear up. And in this particular instance, I don't want him doing that. I want him to use his boxing brain to go out and gradually wear this guy down and take the fight over.
I mean, Nathan drags him, obviously sort of follows the game plan and drags him into the later stages of the fight. How do you think Kovalev's going to be equipped, having never gone past 8 rounds in his whole professional career?
We don't know, Look, boxing's not just being about a big puncher. If it's just about being a big puncher, you wouldn't need referees or judges. Boxing's about the art of being hitting and not being hit. At the moment, Kovalev's managed to do that. Nathan's done, has done the same. I think Nathan is a well-schooled fighter, a well-schooled professional, and I want to see what happens with Kovalev when he's put under pressure. Nobody's put him under pressure. How is he going to react? So everybody keeps saying how Nathan's going to react. How is he going to react? If it's put on him, and that'd be an interesting scenario to see the outcome of. I've seen this fight going. I see Nathan using his head. I see him using his jab, using his physical attributes. He's taller. He's rangier. He's got good hand speed. He's got tremendous work rate. And if he can maintain his discipline, he can do a job on this guy.
Finally, Frank, what's your prediction for Saturday night?
I fancy my man in a really, really tough fight. I fancy him to win it.
Excellent. Thanks very much, Frank. That's Ben Murphy for BoxNation.